Good morning. Tesla to cut 10% of workforce after downturn in sales. After reporting poor first quarter sales, Tesla is planning to lay off about a tenth of its workforce as it tries to cut costs, the media outlets reported on April 16th. CEO Elon Musk detailed the plans in a memo sent to employees. The job cuts could affect about 14,000 of the 473 workers employed by the Austin, Texas company at the end of the last year. Musk's memo said that as Tesla prepares for its next stage of growth, it is extremely important to look at every aspect of the company for cost reductions and increasing productivity, the New York Times and CNBC reported. Also on April 16, two key Tesla executives announced on the social media platform X that they are leaving the company. Andrew Bagino, Senior Vice President of Powertrain and Energy Engineering, wrote that he had made the decision to leave after 18 years with the company. Rohan Patel, Vice President of Public Policy and Business Development, also wrote on X that he was leaving Tesla after 8 years. Shares of Tesla fell 4.8% on April 6, hours after news of the job cuts and departures broke. Shares of Tesla income have lost about 1/3 of their value so far this year as sales of electric vehicles soften. Tesla sales fell sharply last quarter as global competition increased, electric vehicle sales growth slowed, and price cuts followed to draw more buyers. The company said it developed 386 810 vehicles from January through March, nearly 9% below the 423,000 sold in the same quarter of last year. Since last year, Tesla had cut prices as much as $20,000 on some models as it faced increasing competition and slowing demand. Price cuts caused used electric vehicle values to drop and clipped Tesla's profit margins. This is gonna confuse the stock market. Discussion. What are your thoughts on Tesla's plans to lay off 10% of its workforce? I mean, if you have to do it, you need to do it, but it's not going to be a happy news for the people who's going to be laid off. Yes. Are Teslas popular? Are Teslas popular where you live? I don't know. I'm not really following the cars in Japan. Why do you think that is? Do you know anyone who owns an electric car? Would you consider buying one? Yeah. Depends on the design. Do you think EV sales will increase over the coming years? I hope so. It sounds more appropriate nowadays. Would you invest in Tesla if you had money to spare? Not at this moment. Further discussion. How has your company changed over the past few years? Who are some of the longest serving employees at your company? Everybody. Has anyone resigned from your workplace recently? Not that I know, but excuse me, there are some. Yeah, there's come in and go. Yeah. Which of your colleagues would you be the most sad about losing? I don't know. What do you think could be done to increase productivity at your place of work? For me, telework. Depends. Yeah, if you're growing plants, I mean, you really cannot do the telework. So